Hi, I'm the Beauty Professor, and you can find my beauty blog at www.beautyprofessor.net. Today, I will be doing a quick review of a beauty line that I've had the opportunity to experience, and the line is called Make. Here's an example of their branding. Make Cosmetics is housed under the umbrage of a much larger business model, and that is We See Beauty. Now, We See Beauty is a website that offers home goods and beautiful products, artisan-made items, as well as their Make Cosmetics. And 33% of the sales of these items on the website are donated to the We See Beauty Foundation, which has a major focus on a co-op system where artists can come together and share in their endeavors, as well as worker-owned businesses and fair business practices, coupled with this pursuit of quality products. So this is a socially minded company and a really interesting business model. I'm really excited to have tried some of the items from the Make Cosmetic line and can personally attest to the fact that they are indeed high quality cosmetics. So to supplement my full review, which also has product images and swatches on my blog, this video is dedicated to giving you a quick rundown of two of the products that I'm choosing to focus. The first is the Soft Focus Foundation, and there are a myriad of colors on the Make Cosmetics website that take into account the very lightest skin all the way to the deepest hues. I am currently wearing Warm number 3, and this foundation stood up remarkably well in the incredibly humid heat that we've been experiencing in Southern California. Today, it's 95 degrees at the beach. I'm just a couple of blocks from the ocean. It never gets this hot here, but it is sweltering. And I put this foundation on at about 9 this morning. It's currently 5 in the afternoon, and I haven't touched it up once. So that's a great testament to its longevity. Some other details about this foundation. It is unscented. It comes in an airtight pump bottle, which is both hygienic and completely secure if you choose to pack it while traveling. It's not going to make a mess in your luggage. In terms of the texture and consistency, I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It's a liquid foundation, and the Warm number 3 is a yellow-based beige with clear, warm undertones. I would say this is appropriate for skin in the NC 25 to maybe even NC 30 range, but probably closer to NC 27. And I was really pleased with the pronounced yellow tones in this foundation. Sometimes cosmetic lines will purport to have a yellow undertone, and it's dubious at best. In this case, this is clearly yellow. Here it is swatched in a very thick way. Here it is blended out, and you can see that it definitely becomes one with the skin. Now on my face, the way I chose to apply it was with a dampened beauty blender, and that does seem to be my application process of choice lately. I just spritzed it with some Evian and then put some on my hand and dabbed it into my skin, just buffed it in. And close up, you can see there's a little glow. That's probably because of both the texture of the foundation and the inordinate heat outside. But I really am pleased with the skin-like finish that this foundation yields. Here we go. I'll be honest, I was a little concerned that Warm number 3 would be a little dark for my current skin tone. When I swatched it initially, I thought, is this going to be seamless here? But truly it is. You can see that it's not too dark nor too light. It's perfect for my skin right now. And in the winter time, when I do lighten up a little bit, I would likely just move to the Warm number 2 and find a perfect match there. Some other thoughts on this foundation. The name is perfect for this formula because it really does lend to a soft focus finish. I like the fact that this foundation has some instant medium coverage. It's not so thick that it's a challenge to work with, but it's not so sheared out that you have to be mindful of adding multiple layers to achieve opacity. So once again, I just buffed it in. I probably have about a layer and a half on my face. I just went over my entire canvas once with the product in my beauty blender, and then I added a little bit more product in areas where I might have freckles or discoloration. And it's a seamless finish. Wear time, as I've already mentioned, is remarkable. It doesn't purport to be a long-wearing foundation per se, but I'm finding that it is indeed worthy of that designation. So I'm going on 8 hours of wear at this point, and it hasn't moved around my face or pooled into pores. Truly, this is an untouched representation of what this foundation has done on my skin today. The next Make Cosmetics item I will be discussing is the Silk Cream Lipstick in Pink Clay. Now, Pink Clay is described as kind of a pink nude, and I'm currently wearing it on my lips. So let's just get a close-up right now. It is a full coverage lip color, and I would say that it's a little darker than the pink nudes that I'm used to, which tend to be fairly pale, but it's a completely wearable pink, darker pink nude at that. I am so impressed by the silky feeling that this lip color imparts. Here it is in the tube, and it's kind of a beautiful geometric design on the bullet. Easy for application and also artistically and aesthetically pleasing. And then I'll go ahead and swatch the lip color on my wrist. And here it is right here. It's kind of a grayed out pink nude, but it's not so ashen that it looks corpse-like. In fact, it adds kind of an interesting glow to the face that I wasn't expecting, but I'm really pleased with. I have worn this all day, and touch-ups have been minimal, but when I do add more, I'm adding it just for the feeling because that silkiness is just lovely. So all in all, this Silk Cream Lipstick formula is quite remarkable. It is not drying whatsoever. In fact, it's intensely hydrating. It doesn't have a scent, and it doesn't bleed, migrate, or become uncomfortable with prolonged wear. Additionally, it builds up to full opacity with basically a single pass, and a second pass just makes it even more lush and silky feeling. Even though I focused on 2 products in this video, I would like to mention that the Make Cosmetics line has a full offering of cosmetics, from eyeshadows, eyeliners, and powders to illuminators, highlighters, primers, skincare, and even tools like brushes and cases. I have only begun to scratch the beautiful surface that is known as Make Cosmetics, and I eagerly anticipate trying other products in the future. I would love to hear your thoughts on this line if you've tried anything from it in the past, and I hope you found this video to be informative. As always, I welcome your questions and your comments. Please don't forget to visit me at my beauty blog, Beauty Professor, which can be found at www.beautyprofessor.net. Take care.